Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to Bus Driver Simulator Countryside. I'm AJ and I am going to be your driver for today. Please hold on tight, or with my driving, you may want to wait for the next one. I'll leave it up to you. But here we go. Easy does it. There we go. Yeah, we're close enough. We're good. Right, on we get. Here we go. I did just drive this route, and I recorded it. And I thought, you know what? It was alright. It was a bit of excitement there. Went relatively well. And then the audio was absolutely rubbish. And I was like, oh. Well, I'd better not be posting that, so that's one for the scrap heap. But on the plus, nearly taking out the fence there. That didn't happen last time. No, last time was me trying to remember how to play this, because I've not played this for a while. No particular reason, I just haven't. I've just been playing other stuff. One of the advantages here, of course, is because I've just done the route, I kind of know where I'm going. Now, emphasis on the word kinda. Oh, I'm not going to wait for that car. I'm bigger, I'm coming through. There we go, it's all good. I'm a big blue bus, so they should be able to see me. So, as I did discover, the AI traffic isn't all that smart. Really, it's not all that smart at all. So I ended up nearly crashing into one, because I expected it to be smart enough to know, the play is there, so I'd better stop, and then it didn't stop. Like, oh, great. So at least I am actually running on time. I think what went wrong last time is when I pulled into the bus station, I pulled in at too bad of an angle, which meant that the passengers couldn't quite work out how to get on. And so I sat there going, well, you're going to get on or not? And then I had to reverse and manoeuvre myself. Easy does it. Oh, you're going this way. Come on, go. What did make it harder is I did get passengers standing in the doorway there. I'm hoping not. This might be a slightly quieter one. He says, though we're still getting plenty of passengers. I did it. It was about a 9 o'clock departure on this route, and I made 6,000, just over 6,000. And bear in mind, I did get a fine for going through a red light as well, so I was rather impressed with that. So if you want to make a bit of money, this route, which if you're starting from the bus station, is the first one in the list, and yeah, about 6,000, which is good because there's like 4 buses that I want to buy, and one of them's 28,000. So that's going to take me a while. Oh, but I'm already on 1,800. Lovely stuff. Easy. I do wish the passengers would wait until I've stopped before they walk towards the bus, because I do worry that I'm going to run them over, and then I stop really badly like this. Look at that. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, there you go. She's shaking her leg there. She's doing the okey-dokey. Right. We're good to go. This is, I don't mind driving this route again, because it's actually a really nice route to drive. You get a little bit of this sort of town driving, and then you really get out into the sticks. We even get to do a bit of off-roading as well. I know, right? Off-roading in a bus. Yeah, apparently. Now this is the traffic light that I got and fined for because I went through it when it was on amber. I was like, oh yeah, you can go through it, but they're quite strict. You have, if you don't go through it on a green, then you have to wait till it go green. Otherwise, you'll get fined. And I found out the hard way. That one stopped all of a sudden. Oh, easy. There we go. See, we're nice and busy already. Lovely stuff. Should make a good few thousand on this run with any luck. If I can keep the time. How are we doing on time wise? What are we? 40s. When was we due here? 47. Oh, that's alright. Well, we'll get moving. Just give me a bit of time to fix things should things go wrong, such as me going the wrong way, which is entirely possible. Or if I get myself into a bit of a pickle, which I've managed to do on a few occasions. Oh, we might just make this light. Yeah, we will. Swing it round. Whee! Mind the curb. There we go, it's fine. Just about missed it. So a lot of problems would be solved if I just drove a little bit slower. But, you know what, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in driving slower? Oh, come on. Got to bust up your rear end. I know if I can go faster than this, so can you. Is this a stop? Yep. This driver's probably thankful that I've got to stop here. That's it. Come along, folks. Get yourself sorted. Hey, got ourselves a trophy. Experienced bus driver. I don't know what I've done to do that, but I've earned loads of cash. That's it. No, oh, blimey, we're a little bit early. I won't leave too early. We'll wait until, yeah, I mean, by the time it's registered, so I've moved on. We'll be alright. I think you can leave about 90 seconds early, and you can get away with being about 90 seconds late without getting fined. I wonder what was moving there. It's all matey having this, you know, must be a really riveting conversation. I mean, you might want to focus more on holding on, given the fact that I'm driving, than your conversation. Well, you'll learn the hard way. Right. We've got a stop coming up. I will not pronounce that one. No, I know you're probably thinking, I'll go and give it a go. Nah. Oh, alright then. I'll give it a go. Let's see. Oh. Right, we'll just, we'll hang on a minute, just while those bus fares are coming in, and then I'll give it a go. Probably got time. That's it, and the money just keeps on rolling in. Lovely stuff. Yeah, right. Probably something along the lines of Dmitrievskia Sloboda. So yeah, Sloboda. I can do that bit. Right, on that note, it's time to go. Come on, bus. Felt a bit sluggish moving off there. What's going on? No, we're all good. You're going to have some outside of camera action. Well, we've got a straight bit of road-ish. There we go. No, go that way. Go that. There we go. Right. You've got to be very, Did a car just go flying past us? Looked like it. Maybe it was just me. No, it's been the camera around that way. You know, just even better. Get back inside. There we go. That'll do nicely. I know you're thinking you want me to pronounce this next stop as well, don't you? Funnily enough, I did that in the video that I'm not posting because of the sound, so you can't hear how I pronounced it. I think I went with something along the lines of I've got right turn coming up, just keep that in mind. Rusteknologial. No, there's no, it's double I at the end. Oh, well, that's wrong then, isn't it? I was reading that as an L in there somewhere at the end. It's not. It's two I's. Oh well. It's close enough, right? I've got round to the left. Easy does it. There we go. So if you play this enough, you can kind of get an idea for where the stops are, which makes it a lot easier. See? There's people being a bit keen to get on the bus, that is. There we go. How are we doing time-wise? 9:52, and we're due here 9:52. Well, it's not about them. I reckon I should make about 4,000 or 5,000 out of this. That'll be right. No, it's not all bad that the last video didn't work out, because that was 6 grand, and this is forcing me to drive again. So I'll get just that little bit closer. I've not decided if I'm going to get the slightly cheaper version, or I'm just going to go straight for the longer bus. And see, this is what happened last time. I was expecting that car to stop, and it didn't. And then I ended up next to it along here, but I was just that little bit quicker today, so I've gotten away with it. And this is a fun part of the route. Oh yeah. This is foot down. Have a bit of fun. Not too much though, because oh yeah, oh blimey, that car's coming down here. I didn't have this last time. Last time I was foot down through here. I was thinking, oh yeah, I can take this corner at flat out, because there was nothing in front of me. Spoiling my fun for game. Honestly. This was a nice fun road to drive down. Bit of a hill coming up. I'm going to slow me right down, you are. Not if I overtake you. Shall we go for it? Yeah, we're going to go for it. Oh, flipping it. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Alright, let's... I was feeling confident about that one as well. Oh, wow. Oh, come on, bus. Oh, I just made myself look like an absolute idiot. Oh, wow. And look, they're miles ahead of me now. Yeah. Oh, wow. I made a complete pig's ear of that one. Oh, I didn't think going off-road would slow me down that much. I really didn't. Oh, yeah, that's one of the things that I love when I record these. It's just I never know what's going to happen, and it's one of those quite literally anything can happen. Well, there you go. Right, I've caught back up now. Oh. Right, out the way. Come on. That's it, bus. There we go. Oh, wow. You just can't make some of this stuff up. Maybe I should do like a place your bets thing. Every time I release it, before releasing it, if you go right. Here's a video that's going to be releasing. Place your bets on what you think happens. See, like how many red lights do I go through? How many times do I crash? How many times do I try and pull a manoeuvre like that and get myself into some just terrible situation? I don't know. Just check me controller is charging. Marvellous. Right, we're yeah, we should probably get a move on, shouldn't we, really? Right, let's go. Right, so we need to go around this way. Right, let's go. God, but you're still on the phone, mate? Blimey. It's a long old conversation he's having. Go easy. Whoop. Ah, it's fine. Most of the bus is in the bay, isn't it? Yeah, it's all good. That's it. On we get. Both of you. On the fact that the bus did roll backwards ever so slightly. That was completely intentional. But yeah. Anyway, right. I think this is a highway coming up. Oh good, mate on the phone got off. We've just got Little Miss Shakerfoot. Yeah, we can get across. Marvellous. She's still doing the old... She's practicing for the Heikikoki. She's got a disco coming up that she's going to. Wants to get the practice. She wants to perfect that dance. I won't start singing it. Don't worry. I'll spare you that one. 30 seconds till we're due at the next stop. I should be alright. 3,600, so we're doing alright. So I reckon we'll make about 4, might get close to 5,000. I'm not sure we'll make the 5,000 at this point, but you never know. Oh, I'm meant to be pulling off the road here. That'll do. Yeah, perfect parking once again. Oh dear. That's it. Come along. Lovely. Oh, wait. Lovely stuff. Back in. Okay. Right, to the next one. 3. Yeah, we'll definitely get into 4,000. Which should give me... I'll be halfway there to get that long bus. That'll give me 14 in the bank and I need 28, so a few more drives yet. There we go. At Suburban. Probably pronounced slightly differently with perhaps a bit of an accent, but yes, Suburban. Is that is it, isn't it? Come on. Stop giving me bus fares. You see the name of the stop. Suburban. And that's what it says in there. See? On the bus display you can see up there. I'll get nice and close so you can't miss it. Right. And off we go. Pull out in front of this car. It's fine. Cool. Emergency brake there. See what I mean? They're not all that smart, the AI. I mean, I'll whinge about their driving. And yeah, you know, you see my driving. Like, yeah, you can barely talk. I've got Beresovka. That's our next stop. And then Koviditsi. I like the name of that. Koviditsi. Koviditsi. Great name for a place. Only going to 3 and 2 though. But we might have one on there, I'm not sure yet. Oh, we've made our 4,000. Look, we're on 4,005. Oh, I'm going to stop all for one person to get on. I'll get some people. Yeah. Oh, quite a few people getting off here. Oh, see me doing on there. Oh, we're bang on time. You're going to keep going on. Yep. I thought as much. How can it be more like the AI on Bus Sim 21 where they always let you out of stops? That's really quite nice of them, to be honest. Much better. A lot more forgiving. The AI on Bus Sim 21. Alright, we are going to Koviditsi 1 as well. Lovely. I don't know if it's nice there or not, but I also got quite inventive with the names of these stops. Should we get some more outside action? Well, it's a bit bumpy this road, isn't it? Wait till we get to the off-road bit. It's only a little bit of off-roading, but still. Actually driving alright down here. Whoops. No, there we go. That's what we're going for. I better get back inside actually. That's because we've got traffic ahead. Ah yes, now we've got this, you'll see on the map we've got these corners coming up, which I will be slowing down for. I did get a bit optimistic last time and think I might be able to make it at full speed, but I reckon it's possible, just that my driving skills are not good enough to be able to pull it off. Possibly. Might need to, oh, flip it. That was close. Wow. Dear me, I don't know how I managed to miss that car. I'm guessing that the occupants will probably want a clean set of pants now, but it's fine. Just want to make a note of when I'm driving the bus and go, we'll take some, make sure we pack some clean underwear just in case. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, thanks for slowing me down. I'd have gone flying past this left turn otherwise. Oh. It's almost like it did me a favour there. Thanks for that. Ah yes, we've got our off-road bit as we join the main road coming up after this stop. Bit odd to send a bus down there, but I mean, I just do as I'm told me sometimes. Easy does it. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant parking. Blimey, I think my the front wheel is off the ground there, isn't it? Yeah. Whoops. It's fine. It's almost like I've beached it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. Had to find out. Yeah, we're good. The physics, thankfully, are such that they let me get away with that one. Just the little off-road bit. Test the suspension. Make sure everyone's awake on the bus. Yeah, we'll go. Just get out of the way of PC officer in time. Oh, look, we're going to be a little bit early to this one. Happy days. It'll give me time, hopefully, to await other lights that we've got coming up. You know what's a real shame about the last video? That, yeah, unfortunately, you can barely hear a word I'm saying. You might argue that's a bonus, but, you know, we'll... aside from that, I got to the last stop with a second to spare, which was unbelievable. I thought I was going to be late, and then it turns out that I wasn't, and you know, because we don't go back into the bus station, we just go to the stop after it. Sorry, stop just outside it, which meant that I just say 1 second to spare. I was like, wow, that was close. And you know, as for a bit of excitement, I mean, you try and do that again, it's never going to happen, which is really unfortunate. I don't know, I could try and edit the video, I suppose, to just show the last little bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, me and video editing. That's it, stop, thank you. I don't think we're going to make too much more now, so probably somewhere between 4.5 and 5, I reckon, is where we're going to stop, which is still a decent amount of money from this. Just watch we don't pull away early. What time are we? Come on. Oh no, we're bang on time. Right. Off we go. Oh, voice is nearly going. I'm going to grab a quick bit of my drink. The little bit I've got left. Should have topped it up before, but I'd only planned on recording one video. Everything always goes absolutely 100% according to plan when I do things. Always. Nothing ever goes wrong. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Get away with this for a bit. Nice bit of outside action. There we go. The number 26. This is quite a nice bus to drive, actually, I'll be honest. It's the modern DLC from Bus Driver Sim, if I remember rightly. It actually comes as standard with Bus Driver Sim Countryside. I think they've kind of thrown all the buses in for it as a standard, which is quite nice. And yeah, drives really well. I quite enjoy this one, so you'll see plenty more of this while I try and save up for one of the other buses. Alright, we'll pop back inside. Oh, we can drive through here, couldn't we? I think that's a good idea. No. Absolutely. Let's not make driving any more difficult for me. I struggle enough as it is. Easy. Come on. I'd like to get to the stop, please. Go. do. That's it, come along. As quick as you can, please. You can get on at the front of the bus, that is allowed. Try and make a quick departure from this one. Yep, right, go. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I might just make 5,000 actually. Nice. Just about. Assuming I can keep the time, but we're really cutting it tight. Okay, these lights are just going green. That's helpful. If I can get through them. Okay. I rushed through them last time. Just as they were turning, they were on amber, ready to go to red, and I just made it through. Oh, come on, truck. I thought it was going to go through the red light then. Change. Oh, sign out of the way, thank you. They do take their time changing back to green. Got the no, wrong way. Got the old stadium over there on the right. If I put the camera in the right place. Here you go. We've got the red and the sort of grey building there. Oh no, I didn't put the handbrake on to begin with. Good job for me. She's still shaking her legs. She's really dedicated to the practicing. I'll give her that. I will give her that. Alright. There we go. Just about be on time to here. That'll do. Again, as long as we make a quick departure, we should be good. That's it. Come along. Gonna make quite a bit from you lot. Lovely stuff. What do you get? Come on, plenty of room. That's it. Okay, we are off. Oh wow, 5,500. Lovely. All I've got to do is get to the next stop. Oh, I'm not stopping for you. Don't have time for that. I've got a set of traffic lights to try and get through up here. And we're going to be cutting it a bit close, I think. Yeah. Right. Put my handbrake on, I'll be good. And I'll even indicate as well. We should say we've got about 90 seconds, so we should be okay. And then it's a stop outside of the bus station rather than in it. Come on, up and go green. There we go. Go, go, go. Marvellous. Oh, messing about with the indicators there. Even got time to trying to stop properly. Look at this. Oops, a daisy. And done. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to zoom in that much. There we go. That'll do. So everybody off. Hey, 5,500. I love that little music when you complete the route. Brilliant. Right, well there we go. We've done it. Right. Marvellous. Well, bit of an exciting drive, wasn't it? I'll get this back into the bus station and I'll back to the garage. And I should probably get some more fuel for this. And it should be on, say about, we'll be on, 15 and a half now. That's alright, so I've managed to make 10 grand, which will, say, just over halfway to where we need to be. We'll have a look. Yep, there we go. I'm now going to have to spend it on buying some fuel. Wonderful. All right, cool. Well, I'll show you the bus I'm aiming for. What have we got? So you got this one, which is a smaller version. That's 18. So I'm not too far off that one. Thing is, do I want to spend the 18,000 on that, or do I? These are the coaches. Or do I save up an extra 10 to get that one? Which does look rather good. I've driven that on standard bus driver sim, and it drives quite nice actually. I do quite like it. So I think what's probably going to happen, I'm probably going to save up for that, get that one out of the way, just because I really want to drive it. The 2 axles at the back. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's always very much appreciated. And until next time, take care.